Evening all. I hope everyone's well. I'm a very happy budgie, as you know. Thank you, Richard, for hopefully it'll be short. Oh, I see what you mean. I've seen many messages about this. Not sure if it's for real, but if it is there, as you said, Julie, hopefully it'll be short. And can we just have a quick sound check? I am getting better all the time, I have to say. Peace has returned to my house, and one of my angels are back. And I love autumn. Usually in England it's quite sort of that lovely sunshine and loud and clear. Jolly good. Thank you. I have a special thing. I've always known about this, but it came to me. I don't know, Rodney. Julie sent me a message about it being in America. I don't know if it's in Europe. Some people in America have asked me if it's going to be in Europe. I have no idea. Anyway, you know how I've talked to you about vibration? Okay, maybe we have to jump to the side. 2:30 to 3. Julie, can you tell people what it is? Because I can't explain it. I think they did it last year. Hi, Francine. Hi, Jenny. Tim, Rodney, Donald, everybody. Stefan, I know you're there. And I said Rodney already. I think it has, correct me if I'm wrong, Julie, I think it has something to do with a test sound they'll put out. There's all kinds of conspiracy theories about it, and they're saying it's a test in case of a natural disaster. Right. So FEMA is a test they put out. Rodney's saying, remember when we were kids, the emergency broadcast check was like once a week. Well, maybe this whole fire thing in Maui has gotten them to be on their toes again. Okay, Jenny says she remembers being in Tesco's when everyone in the whole shop's mobile went off at the same time. Okay, so Julie, what time in America is that supposed to happen? I'll Google. Well, maybe Verpy will Google after the session, because I have done some preparation for you all that I really want to share. And I'm going to start talking about it now, if everyone wouldn't mind putting FEMA to the side. Rodney says 2:30, 3 o'clock EST, so that's, was it 5 hours? 7:30, maybe. Right. Well, I shall pray that it doesn't affect us. You know how I always talk about frequencies, that everything's vibrating all the time, and we right, thank you, Julie. And we always talk about how thoughts, emotions have a frequency, and it affects our balance. And you know, Mother Earth has a 7.8 hertz as its natural vibration, and our brain, when we're in alpha, has that. So you're linking up with the natural balance frequency of what life is, hopefully. So in the 16th century, in India and here, Gregorian chants and Indian chants lined up to something called the Solfeggio, Solfeggio, because they knew that there were certain frequencies at certain hertz, though they probably didn't call it that then, but they knew that certain frequencies brought balance and brought healing. What's interesting is that in the 17th century, this whole scale, and there are 9 different frequencies that have specific healing effects, disappeared. And again, there are all kinds of suspicions about what it was. But I believe, hang on a minute, where is he? There was a scientist in the, here he is, Dr. Joseph Puleo, in 1970. Did a lot of research, and since then there's a lot of research about the healing frequencies of sound, particularly of music. So tonight, I want to let you know there are 9 of them, and I've done a little slideshow that I will tell you what they are. And in my discovery today, because I knew this a few years ago, it's interesting how things come back that we need to focus on, or I need to focus on. And it's really helped me balance my frequencies again, because they got a little bit off and out of tune, as they say, but we're getting back into my tune. So let me bring up my slideshow. And you can find more on YouTube about this. And we might be a bit out of... Here we go. Let me go. It's out of sync of what... Okay, so 639 is about better relationships. There are like major principle frequencies. This is a sub-frequency. It's just to do with your ordinary life. 852 is a return to the spiritual order in life. And you'll find on YouTube various channels that will put up the specific named frequency that you can listen to over and over. 741 is about expression, creativity, finding solutions for various challenges you have in your life. That frequency opens that and clears blockages. So 417 is about undoing hurt and supporting any changes that you need to be, in tune again. And then, what? Come on, slideshow. This was supposed to be the beginning of this slideshow. I don't know how to get back to the beginning once it starts running. But 174 is about pain relief. And it also is an anesthetic, so that if you're really hurting through your body or whatever, you could listen to 174. And generally it's within 5 minutes, or you might listen to it for much longer throughout the day. I was listening to one that was just putting in a calm frequency today, so it was just running all day. And I feel very much more aligned. So 285 is about cellular repair, strengthening your immune system and body regeneration, even for skin problems. And it's all about touching the cellular tissues, inside your body. And there's the cellular regeneration. So then we go on to 963, and it's about spiritual awakening, intuitiveness, clairvoyance. It's sometimes you might find that in your own meditation or something you'll get an opening, and you need to know how to moderate that. Some people might go on there and start thinking, oh, I'm going to get really out there, but be careful, because you need to know how to ground it. I hope you guys are listening. 528, that reduces stress, deepens the frequency of who you are, miracles, repairs your DNA, your cortisol can reduce, and it's all to do about the crown in the pineal gland. The pineal gland generally is to do with the central nervous system. So I think, thank you, Verpi. And 396 liberates fear and guilt. So I find it really interesting how the frequencies can be, Rodney hopes he can understand this. Basically, what it's all about is how music or sound and everything is to do with frequency of life. And what's Timothy, you're right. It is healthy to walk barefoot as much as possible and connect with the Earth's magnetic field, for sure. And there's so much more about the frequency of life and how sound affects the vibration of your body. And there's a lot of research that proves it. There are a lot of therapies. Thank you, Donald. Yes, Francine, I'm glad to hear it. The thing is that, I've spent many years concentrating on what vibration I'm around. What vibration, what ripples do I leave as I walk down the road? And it's like the more healthy you are, the more your sound level, what you emanate, touches not only yourself and your house and all the people that you come in contact, and you don't actually even have to say anything. You just vibrate it. And then if a person asks you, why are you so wonderfully calm, then you can tell them. That's when you don't push your cell phone. So you tune your radio to these frequencies and listen. Yeah. There's one research on YouTube, and at the end of the session I give you the link. But there's one scientist, and well, many scientists, that did tests where you have the 525 frequency, the music of that sound, to see how it affected the immune system, the frequency of your, they put all these things on you so they could tell and do it scientifically, and then they gave a vibration of 440, and it totally did the reverse. So there's enough scientific proof of how frequencies, specific ones, affect you, and to the negative. And that's why a lot of people think that the technology today, we're just going so crazy in another way that people are imbalanced. But if you tune into these frequencies specifically as a healing, you don't necessarily have to go to a therapist, though it is quite pleasant. But you can start putting frequencies consciously in your home and in your mind. And Yes, Verpi, there is. If you look up the Solfeggio, there's one called the Holy Frequencies that has a lot of history and scientific information in there. And then on the side, on YouTube, will be lots of other things. One particularly will give you specific frequencies. Well, to answer, so you tune your radio to these frequencies and videos or YouTube, for example, that are playing that frequency. Yes, Verpi, if you go, as I said, if you go on YouTube and look up these particular the name of these frequencies, which I'll give you at the end of our session, there's lots about it, both scientifically and, I mean, everything is a frequency. All life vibrates on the molecular level, and as you get more sensitive to the higher energies, you will feel the lower energies that throw you off balance, and then it's your choice to start living that way. Yeah, there's one particular channel, or Verpi, I could send it to you in an email if you like, because there's a second channel that you go into, and all these specific hertz, the positive ones, that the healing ones are there, so you can listen. I put the really calm one on the house all day, and it made me feel very calm. What can I say? Yes, Rodney. At the beginning of this particular session, I give the name, and at the end, I give you one of the links. Verbi, I do have your email. Yeah. If anyone else wants me to send them in a message, maybe I'll put it up on put it on my Facebook page tomorrow, so that you can definitely tune into it. But it will be on my Ginger Gilmore Be Creative. So, I wanted to place one of the frequencies, but I don't know if YouTube will allow me to then put it up as a replay. So the study history of sound, vibrations, and music is fascinating. It's amazing. I worked with a healer. She said when mankind realizes that everything's energy and frequency, balance will come. So you can start to train yourself of what frequency you're listening to or thinking. You get to know it the more that you listen to these specific frequencies. And yeah, you're right, Francine. I mean, you can feel it through, when we have our meditation. You feel the frequency that we're linked to through this machine. So it's good to start to train yourself through your intent, your wish. Sure, I will send it out tomorrow. But the thing is that that's what I tried to see. That's what I've been trained with Cecil Collins and Mrs. Tweedy and other people that know the vibration of things. And I seek through my artwork in particular techniques and things that I've been trained of how to open the creative aspect of who we are in our art, so that art serves the highest, ideally, as opposed to if you just paint with acrylic, it's a mask. And so you're only getting part of what life is, the reflection of light out in before you. You're not getting the subconscious, which I've been trained through color and through sculptures to bring forth the full dimensional side of what we are. Hi, Yvonne. No worries. Well, we will have it on my Be Creative afterwards. Thank you, Angela. I will send that to you. Maybe I'll write that down right now. Sometimes things get... You know what? Why doesn't everyone who wants this send me an email to ginger@gingerart.net? Then I won't lose it. I'll have a list. And because I can't always go back through the messages. I'm not a whiz kid like my kids. Anyway, does anyone want healing today? Or shall we just go into a meditation? Let me know. I'm going to have a drink. Me neither. Story time. Yes, it is. I don't know if you guys saw my one of my posts today. Thank you, Tim. We can do that. But Julie, being in America, she was very, we're very close, like I feel with all of you, but she particularly wanted to honor Awakening coming, since she and Richard have been talking about it on Messenger, and she asked him to go and buy me some flowers. And there he was when he arrived with, thank you everyone, when he arrived with Awakening, he also brought some flowers from Julie. So he was like, America, someone in America was sending me flowers. It was really a great surprise. Thank you very much, Julie and Richard, for doing that. And I now know why you asked me what flowers I liked. Francine, yes, without the capital G. No, send it ginger@gingerart.net. Yes, please. Yeah. Yeah, it was really a surprise. Sometimes I'm all alone here, and which I love, and it just gives you another tingle. I was really appreciated that. So, okay, we're going to do a meditation today. I was just trying to think. Maybe we'll just do our favorite, which has a higher, yes, Awakening is staying in the garden, because Richard made it weatherproof. I mean, her whole body is fiberglass, but in the past we've gone through different cycles of her. Well, she was at first always in my studio, not in the weather, though she was fiberglass. But she had a regular paint on it for being indoors. So she's gone to various exhibitions around the world in that. And when I was in Tapner's Barn during COVID, she was outside. And unfortunately the paint all sort of crumpled up like a dry riverbed. And over the years, another move to here, it's slowly trying, people have been helping me scrub her and everything. But then Richard is an expert at these things. And I asked him if he could fix her because I love her. Yeah. Yeah. look up, Angela, look up Solfeggio, because that is the healing thing that they say went back further than the Gregorian chants. But I will put up this onto Messenger, maybe emails, and then you can look, because there's a whole bunch of great stuff in there. So you can start healing yourself, experimenting with specific frequencies. And tonight we're going to just do a meditation on, where are you? Well, we could do this one. I haven't done her for a while. Yep, Julie, it's Awakenings, Reawakening. And she's actually added a nice flavor to the garden, to Gingerland. And, we'll see what the future's going to bring. And right now, I have to straighten this up. Something else is, I close that. Send her. We'll do my favorite. Okay, everyone, let's stop texting and all that and sit quietly or relax lying down. I'm actually going to turn my fan heater off. Just a minute. Okay, I'm back. So sit quietly and focus on the angel of light. And close your eyes and place that light, visualize it above your head and slowly coming down through your body, filling it with this light, with your angel light. And breathe in and hold it and release. Breathe in the angel light, hold it and release. Once again, breathe in the angel light and hold it and release. Be still. Focus on your breath, relaxing. And releasing all tension. Visualize the angel light starting at the top of your head, relaxing your forehead, the tension in your eyes, your jaw, your neck, and your shoulders, relaxing. And take the angel light down both arms, through the wrists and your fingers, and return to your shoulders, relaxing your elbows. And slowly go down your body, relaxing your spine, your lungs, your stomach, intestines, all your internal organs, pancreas, the spleen, liver, kidneys, and fill them with the light. And on the out-breath, on each out-breath, search your organs and your body for any tension and release it as you breathe out. And breathe in and release. Now come to your lower intestine, your urinary organs and reproduction organs, and relax your hips, your psoas muscle, and all your nerves. Fill it with angel light and release. Breathe in and release. Now take the angel light down your thighs. Your knees, relax your knees. Down your calves, your ankles, your feet, and wiggle your toes. And feel purified by this light. Feel the breath gently relaxing your entire body. Allow the light to travel down through your feet into the earth. And feel grounded and full of light and safe. And feel the Earth Mother's love and balance. Slowly take her energy up your body. When you reach your heart, feel her arms of love holding you. Breathe in and release. Breathe in her love with the light and release. Allow her to travel up to the top of your body. And feel balanced, full of love, full of light. And be still in that quiet. Now imagine golden fairy dust coming from heaven. Golden, the color of sparkles in light and crystal, bathing you, filling you with healing light. like a waterfall of fairy dust, mixed with the beauty of the universe, the sun and the moon and the stars. You feel uplifted in the highest of who you are. You touch your soul, the beauty of who you are. One with the soul power of nature. One with God, with the heavens and Mother Earth. And as you become aware of sitting in your room, allow this inner radiance, this strength, this love to radiate out and fill your house. Allow it to be in tune with the earth and yourself. And then allow it to spread out to your neighborhood, to your family, to your friends. Allow this golden fairy dust of love to drizzle down so softly, to drizzle down so softly. Spread it to your country, and then cover the entire globe. Allow it to be a golden glow, radiant, full of love. Feel how we are one with all the plants and the trees and the animals and the sea and the sky, the mountains, the valleys, all one with human beings' hearts in balance. And to yourself, repeat, I love my heart and soul. I love all of humanity. I love all of creation. Let's join hearts and souls together in peace, love, and harmony. In peace, love, and harmony. I love my heart and soul. I love all of humanity. I love creation. Let's join hearts and souls together in peace, in love, in harmony, in peace, in love, in harmony. I love my heart and soul. I love all of humanity. I love creation. Let's join hearts and souls together in peace and love and harmony, in peace, in love and harmony. And slowly travel back to your country with this golden orb and sprinkle it, radiate the golden vibration of that color and feeling of peace and harmony and love. And come back to your neighborhood, to your family, and do the same. Come back to your room, and to yourself, and hold the golden orb full of love and peace and harmony, and place it in your heart. And feel the peace and the love, harmony of this golden, wonderful orb of healing and strength. And know it's always there. May peace be with you all. And in your own time, open your eyes, move your fingers, move your toes. When you're ready, return to the site. Namaste, Verpi. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you, Francine and Julie and everyone. Jenny. Oh, good. Thank you, Rodney. And Stefan. I'm relaxed too. No worries, Marianne. You did make it just in time. Thank you, Richard. Well, another week. I can't believe these weeks are just flying by. So as I said, I'm happy to send you a link, and then the rest is down to you exploring. There's a lot of scientific discovery about it. The main thing is you're welcome, Angela. Don't just look up healing frequencies. Oh, don't say that, Tim. I'm not ready. Thank you, Verbi. Thank you. So everyone send me ginger@gingerart.net, and I will send you the two YouTube links that I read today. The first one is a scientific historical background, very inspirational, and the other one is a list of specific frequencies I talked about that you'll find in the first video. You can go in and say, well, I really would like to have 352, or I'd like 986, and they have music that's specifically made for those frequencies. Yes, Tim, please do. I have a feeling I've got your email, but just to make sure, send it to me. Ginger, there is an app that's called Frequency Healing in the App Store. I don't know about that. I think I would recommend what I put on the links more than, there's just such a large amount of, it might be good. I'll look it up, but I would prefer you to start with the links that I put up, if you don't mind. And then the rest is up to you, what you want to do. The main thing is learning to feel that frequency. When you meditate, there's frequencies that you tune into, and as you evolve, there's other frequencies that start to happen, but you can consciously play with it. Jenny. Yeah, Jenny, there are some interesting possibilities in these frequencies. And if we all tuned into that, then maybe we wouldn't need to have pharma. Okay, great. Good discovery, Francine. Well, all I can say, Richard, is that the frequencies that they mention are very pure. And as when you watch the first video, they talk about how these scientists had experimented with doing one of the pure frequencies and then one that wasn't as pure. And they didn't get the same results. I think they were working on how the nervous system and the blood would react to certain sound frequencies. So I think it's pretty certain that we tend to be around frequencies that cause imbalance, and therefore they're suggesting that we can heal ourselves, we can take more of an initiative, and therefore when we go out, because of all these pylons and just everything that's around us, including these computers, we need to have I call it maintenance, so we can balance it ourselves. So you don't have to get sick, wind up going to the doctors, taking an antibiotic that might work and might not, and yeah. Julie, you could think of one. I actually think there are probably many. I would prefer to focus on what's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 963 is good. 528, 432, 174 is really good for stress. And do your studies. Well, Timothy, you never know what's going to happen in the future. And I have to say thank you for coming. It's time for my dinner. I don't know what I'm going to make, but I'm hungry. Thank you so much for having a lovely Facebook Live, for coming and sharing. And I look forward to hearing I look forward to hearing all about what you discovered this week about the frequencies. Sure. Please share with me. You're most welcome, Berkeley, everybody, Francine and Rodney, Julie, Jenny, everybody. I can't, it's already over. Anyway, my thoughts in love are with you, and have a lovely week. And I'll see you next week. You're most welcome, Jenny. Thank you.